Welcome back to another Pristine Productions here. And want to shout out to the fans. And remember, guys, you can hit me up on Coursecraft. I have my Mixing Pro Afro Beat 3-part series that where you learn the secrets of pros, how to rock that beat to that professional level. Also check out the mixing reggae course in the box, and of course the latest one, which is the Mixing Pro Dancehall 3-part series. You're gonna love that one as well. I show you some routing techniques, how to get that big sound straight out of the box. But today we're gonna be talking about mixing a big reverb on vocals. So here's a track here from one of the artists, Trending Girl here. Want to shout out to the people in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, people out there. Nice Caribbean Afro track here. So let's stay right there. Let's hit it off, man. That's the artist, Trending Girl. Shout out to Trending Girl. Big up to my peoples in New York. Big up to, I already said Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Beautiful place. So let's talk about it. So where is, what is the reverb? How did we get that sound? Now, I won't be focusing on the rhythm here. We're going to be talking about the reverb here. So I have the TR-CSR Hall here from T-Rax. And a reverb has a controls that you may be familiar with. We have the diffusion, which bleeds out or sucks out the decaying time from the side of the reverb. And I'm going to solo the vocal here. We have the low time, which is a built-in EQ to take up. We can high pass some of the low frequency. We have the high frequency here. We can notch that out to get a little darker reverb. We have the high damp, which kind of dampens the sound and shortens the decay time as well. There's a easy and advanced setting here as well. Here we have the image here. We can adjust mono or stereo here for you more advanced mixing engineers here. But typically, what the key to getting a big reverb sound is EQ. A lot of people might not know that, but EQ goes a long way. So here is the secret, and this is taken off one of my courses as well. So I'm gonna take off delay here. I'm gonna leave on the effects. I'm gonna play Training Girl's vocals here through the reverb. Let's bring
Take all of me. See, I'm making myself ready just for you.
I'm going to push a little bit more reverb.
You loving as I am. So hold me close to you just like you should.
Now, here are the equalizer here. If I boost these.
Let me feel like I can float away. Hold me right now. Don't let me go.
Create is more reflection on the wall.
I need your loving.
I have an EQ here.
Keep me tonight, my baby.
Now you can really hear that reverb busting out. But we're going to use two today to show a little bit of what's going on here. So I'm going to take off the EQ here. One of the trick, I want you to first on your bus chain here, an effects chain, I want you to get a stereo imager. Anyone can work. I'm using the tried and true S1 imager from Waves, which is awesome. I have this thing cranked out to all the way out. So the trick is when we're sending the vocals through the reverb, the S1 imager is the first in the chain line here. So that is giving a huge, gigantic, big spread on the reverb. Some of the reverb comes with a knob that can adjust the size and the width. Some come without. So this is how you do it. And right after that, I have an EQ here. after the S1 imager right on top of the reverb. Now normally I put the EQ underneath the reverb. We're gonna do it that way, but sometimes it affects how it sounds, so it go by taste. You should say, you might say, Ray, should I put the EQ after or before the reverb? Go by taste, see how it sounds. So I'm gonna put it after reverb here. So let's make some adjustments here. We talked about the mix knob. We want to make sure that's all the way out, 100%. So we're getting all the juice from the reverb here. And we're gonna mess with the reverb time. Notice that we took out the reverb time. We kind of created a room here. We kind of pushed her in a room from a hall here.
I'll do it all for you. I'll make the time for you. I'll do it all for you. You're trending, girl. You're trending, girl.
And we took off the high frequency as well. Now let's increase the time.
You said a word, I'll be there, yeah. Anytime that you need, don't hesitate. I'll come over
Let's adjust the diffusion here.
and fulfill your needs. I'm always there, always ready.
And you can hear that fall off.
You can depend.
If I pull down the diffusion.
You can depend.
So generally, guys, we want to go to at least about 3 milliseconds here, or 4 the most, to get if you want to get that big reverb here. Here are the EQ.
And on me, just call on me, boy. Call on me, boy.
So we're gonna push it to about 3. Let's bring
me right now.
I'm gonna increase the time.
Let me go. I need your loving. Keep me tonight.
Let's add the high frequency back in here. We want to brighten up the reverb a little bit here.
Me right now. Don't let me go.
Now let's engage the EQ here. We're gonna roll off. We want to make sure we roll off about, let's say, about 350 up to maybe 600 kilohertz here. We want to knock out some of the top end. And by using the EQ, we can control how much of the frequency of the reverb we're going to push back in the vocal. So let's mess around with that.
I need your loving.
That's the rumbling here. We want to take out the rumbling from the reverb with the EQ. Here's a trick.
Keep me tonight, my baby. Call at me baila contigo, loving you want from me.
Now you can hear that vocal in the back wall there. We don't have the rumbling, so it opens up for the vocal. Now let's mess around with some frequency here. I'm gonna bring in a little bit of the bass, a little bit of the guitars here, just to you know, don't sound boring. You know, so let's see here. I have the guitar here. Where is the bass? Didn't I name the track?
Harry el tiempo para ti. I'll do it all for you. Sarah Ellen, they
picked the right one.
para ti. I'll make the time for you. I'll do it all for you. You're trending, girl. You're trending, girl. You said a word, I'll be there, yeah. Anytime that you need, don't hesitate. I'll come over and fulfill your needs. I'm always there, always ready.
Now let's play with frequency here.
On me, just call on me, boy. Call on me, boy.
So we can boost the high frequency here.
For me right now. Don't let me go. I need your loving.
In some instances, this might work for certain tracks, but most of the time you don't want to be practicing boosting highs on the reverb. We want to knock out the top end here.
Me tonight.
Let's roll off. I'm gonna bring back the vocal here.
Loving as I am. So hold me close to you just like you should.
Generally about 10K
Let me
down.
feel like I can float away. Hold me right now. Don't let me go.
And you can hear that beautiful back wall there kicking in. You're just sweeping out, you know, it's not washing out the vocals because we have removed the bottom end from the reverb, so it's not getting in the way of the lead singer here. And that's what it's very important to do EQ after the reverb or before you can check out the sound if you want. Let's do another reverb here, and this technique can work with any reverb. I'm gonna go down to let's try the Manny Morgan reverb from Waves here. Remember to hit me up, guys. If you want me to mix and master for you, if you want to buy some of my sample packs, hit me up on my website, pristineproduction.website.com, and take part in my course craft. It's gonna change your mixing engineer life. You want to reach the pro level. You want to get your stuff on commercial. Finally, I'm the one revealing how you can do it all in the box with these technical technique and skills to get it in the ballpark here. So don't let people tell you that you need a big analog gear to get the sound. You can do it in box. So let's check out this reverb here. Here we have the time knob, the time knob here. It's a knob that's revealing the size that we see earlier on the other reverb. Here are the lows, mids, highs, and there's a built-in compressor here. So these knobs here are telling you what you can do with the reverb. They're self-explanatory. And here's a distortion. We can add a little bit of grit here. So let's see how this reverb sound. I'm going to turn off the EQ here without the EQ, and let's see what we can do with just the controls.
I need your loving. Keep me tonight, my baby. Call at me baila contigo.
Now, a very important thing to do is make sure a pre-delay at least about maybe about 12 seconds out, so it pre-delays the signal through the reverb, so your vocal doesn't get lost. We're going to take out the low end with the controls here.
Loving you want from me. El tiempo para ti. I'll do it all
for you. Mids.
Sarah Ellen Ricardo para ti. I'll make the time for you. I'll do it all for you. You're trending, gal. You're trending, gal. You said a word, I'll be there, yeah. Anytime that you need, don't hesitate. I'll come over and fulfill your needs. I'm always there, always ready. You can depend on me, just come.
And then you can get that plate sound. Let's try the plate here. This is a different type of texture here.
Call on me, boy. Call on me, boy.
One thing that I would recommend as a great starting point, try plates before halls. There are a lot of nice hall reverb with plate. Help cuts vocals very nicely with the drum without sounding too washed out. That's why people from time to time try different reverbs to get that nice feel.
Hold me right now.
Let's go to space.
Oh, let me go.
Want to increase the time?
I need your loving. Keep me tonight.
I'm gonna bring back the vocal here.
Myself ready just for you. Giving you a loving as now, yeah.
Now this is without the EQ here.
Just like you should. Let me feel like I can float away.
Now we're going to apply the same settings here from the EQ to this reverb and see what we got, and we're going to tweak it here.
Hold me right now. Don't let me go.
We can hear the top end of the reverb kicking in with a lot of reverb without that rumbling. I'm going to increase a little bit more.
I need your loving.
That's what we want. Let's see what it sounds like in the track here.
Give me tonight, my baby.
My bad. That's how you get that nice body and that ambience in the track. So notice we can get away with a little more sending on the reverb when we're EQing out the low end. Let's see what the TR5 hall sounds like in the track as well. Let's go ahead and do that.
I'm always there, always ready. You can depend on me, just call me, boy. Call me, boy.
Let's sound a little bit more. back.
Take all of me. See, I'm making myself ready just for you. Giving you a loving as I am. So hold me close.
Now if we combine that with the delay here, let's check it out. This is the Slate Digital bus here. Let's bring in back the delay, which is feeding the delay going through the reverb as well.
To you just like you should. Let me feel like I can float away.
Back off a little bit.
Hold me right now. Don't let me go. I need your loving.
So with this technique here, you can get away with a lot of reverb without sounding like it's a lot of reverb, if you get what I'm saying. And so I want to stop there, and remember, this can work on any reverb. You can try plate hall, you can try even some of the room, multiple reverbs as well. Remember to always use a stereo widener plugin before the reverb. I've discovered in a lot of mix that I did with artists that it sounds best 90% of the time when the stereo imager is first on top of the chain, and then you can put the reverb second. Then you can put either the EQ before reverb after. You determine the taste. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.